All about the birds.
All about the birds.
The Neon region is very much unexplored. There's not a lot of data from these islands.
4 islands in total, and we're pretty much the only bird watchers to set foot on those islands, which mean that the birds can nest on the ground without the sort of fear of disturbance.
This is crazy landscape.
It is, isn't it? It's nuts.
We're sure not we're on Mars? It's crazy.
Wow.
So what's really fascinating is being able to go onto these islands, exploring ground nesting species that don't normally occur, such as ospreys, which are very unique, or the Red Sea, searching for bird life, such as the rare sooty falcon, which is globally threatened species, and exploring migratory life on the islands as well.
It's like a beach.
Beach, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you got a volleyball? According to this, we're in the middle of the ocean. Oh, no, we're not. Oh. Nearly busted my ankle then. Normally in like Northern Europe and in North America, ospreys nest in trees or on platforms and stuff like that. On the islands, the ospreys are notorious for nesting on the ground. So what we have here is the beginning of an osprey nest. Notice how that there's a brush here, bit of rope on the right hand side. It's nice.
Always need a bit of rope.
Yeah, we'll give that probably an 8 out of 10.
Keep it up, guys.
Keep it up. We love it. A sooty falcon is a small bird of prey, part of the falcon family. It's like a missile with wings, basically. They're highly trained to knock out a small bird out of the sky, grabbing them, bringing them back to the mainland. They're absolutely lethal, beautiful, majestic creatures to watch.
We were the ones who were tasked with actually getting a real decent idea of the number of the birds at this time of year. 30 nests on one of the islands, so we're talking close to 10% of the entire global population.
So the sooty falcons are very clever. They time it so that their young are hatching. As the migration comes through and as it peaks, they can stuff their bellies with all of these lovely migrants that are waiting to be plucked out of the sky by them.
Just find bits of legs, heads, wings, all over the place, all around the nest.
Oh, what's that? Wait it.
That looks wet as well. So they picked that out of the sea, do you reckon?
I don't know.
That'd be amazing. When they've eaten, they'll swallow the bird with feathers and bones and everything, and then they'll cough it up. And in that, it leaves the feathers behind. So we took that back to the boat, and in the lab, we dissected it.
No, it might be a luna. I do like that feather. Is it 2 feathers?
Well, it's part of the tail, I think.
The sooty falcons look like they were having these caches where they stuffed their birds in there, creating this like stash, like a cupboard full of food later on to feast on. But some of these species are so dependent on various factors that if any of them change, like with the sooty falcons, and that species are potentially going to wipe out and become extinct.
The sooty falcons are in such a few locations that each one becomes super important at that point.
That also means that we are able to identify real hotspots for them. So if they want to do anything to the islands, we're like, this one is a real no-go area. That's really important for the birds. It's critical. We should not do anything around that area. Look at that. That's a beauty.
Cool.
Every 10 metres, there's a group of sooty falcons. Maybe 2, maybe a dozen. There are moments where my mind wanders and you're like really tired, you've been up before dawn like 4 times a week or something like that, and then you got to go out and you got to try and stay enthusiastic. And in those moments, like when you're really exhausted, tired, you may see like one bird. Oh, I've got a bird maybe 5 kilometres away, just right at the island. It just gives you all the passion. You're like, yes!
Yeah, got them.
My legs are dying, but I feel fantastic. You just grab my camera with that falling in there, see?
Wow. There are bad days and things like that, but it still doesn't really feel like it should be a real job. We're getting paid to do something which we absolutely love doing.
It's breathing to me. It can just be something really odd that's just like you're not expecting. You're like, yes, ah! That you want to run around screaming and jumping. That's real heaven.